Hello, welcome to another episode of This, That, and the Other. And today I'm doing a video on the history of Rax Roast Beef Sandwiches restaurants. This was requested by one of my subscribers. I had never heard of Rax Roast Beef, and I saw that it was mainly in the Midwest. Rax Roast Beef Sandwiches, based in Arlington, Ohio. Closest rivalry was Arby's. When Jack's, it was called Jack's at first, was founded by Jack Roshman in 1967 in Springfield, Ohio. Sold to General Foods in 1969, name was changed to Rax, R-I-X Roast Beef. Remaining 10 units were franchise units owned by the Restaurant Administration Company, RAC, headed by J. Patrick Ross, a franchisee of multiple restaurant chains including Wendy's, Ponderosa Steakhouse, and Long John Silver's. Rack purchased the remainder of Rick's from General Foods and returned the Jack's name to the restaurants. Rack eventually decided to focus on the roast beef business and began franchising the chain. The Jack's restaurants were renamed Rax to be more suitable for trademarking and franchising Rax, R-A-X. With the first Rax branded franchise restaurant opening in Columbus, Ohio, Rack was renamed Rax Systems Incorporated, then again to Rax Restaurants Incorporated in 1982. By then, Rax had grown to over 221 restaurants in 25 states. 1981, Rax added the baked potatoes and salad bar. In 1984, the 300th location was opened in Fort Wayne, Indiana. 1988, salad and food bar were reduced to help reduce expenses. What they had done, they had added a pizza to their menu and a dinner bar with pasta, Chinese-style food, taco bar, and endless salad bar, and a dessert bar. They wanted to become the champagne of fast food. This transformation, though, drove away its core working-class customers, blurred their core business, and caused profits to plunge for Rax, as others took advantage of Rax techniques and improved on them, as Wendy's did. Compounding the decline was a management buyout of the company in 1991 and numerous changes that occurred on the company board. The company attempted to convert underperforming outlets by forming joint ventures with Miami Subs and Red Burrito. As they scaled back many of its standalone locations to core markets, particularly in Ohio, Pennsylvania, and West Virginia, a new advertising campaign was formulated with Deutsch Incorporated to create Mr. Delicious in order to attract adult customers. The new advertising campaign backfired, causing the exit of the marketing team. This, along with compounding loan payments, forced the company to file for Chapter 11 bankruptcy in December 1992. 1994, Rax merged with North Carolina-based Franchise Enterprises Incorporated, renaming the company Heartland Food Systems and becoming a Hardee's franchise. Heartland planned to convert all Rax restaurants into Hardee's in 1997. However, by 1996, the difficulty of converting Rax restaurants to Hardee's placed too much pressure on Heartland, and they were forced once again to file for Chapter 11 bankruptcy. As part of a turnaround plan, the company sold Hardee's units it owned that were not originally Rax stores and changed the company's names to Rax Restaurants Incorporated. The company was planning a revival for the Rax concept, including a new, simpler menu, a new store prototype, a new logo and color scheme. However, in November 1996, Wendy's International made an offer to purchase 37 Rax restaurants, intending to convert them, most of them, to Tim Hortons. This caused a change in strategy, and buyer was sought for the remaining company-owned restaurants. July 1997, the Rax brand was purchased by Cassie and Associates. As other food chains added kids' meals, Rax created their mascot, Uncle Alligator, who was dominant in all kids' meals and toys, always involving some sport or activity. In 2006, there were 26 locations remaining in Illinois, Indiana, Kentucky, Ohio, Pennsylvania, Virginia, and West Virginia. I don't remember ever seeing one in Virginia, to tell you the truth. But by February 2015, there were 15 locations in Illinois, Kentucky, Ohio, and West Virginia. The number of locations further declined by March 8, 2016. By August 2019, there are only 5 locations left. The last Rax in Indiana closed in 2011, and the last Rax in West Virginia closed in 2016. Around 2017, at least 2 Long John Silver's locations, both in Ohio and Georgetown and West Union, added smaller Rax menus. Both locations have since shut down. Most Rax locations that are still open today are franchise-owned. with the right to use the Rax name as long as the store is in operation. Many locations have closed in the last decade, and the chain has shrunk to 5 locations, 3 in southern Ohio, 1 in Kentucky, and 1 in Illinois. That's kind of interesting. At its peak, it had 504 restaurants. It's down to 5 now, and this is a Rax logo right here. I had to get some of this information off the internet to really know what Rax was all about. Like I said, I had never heard of it before, but another competitor had to be Roy Rogers as well. Roy Rogers was popular in Virginia at one time, and D.C. and Maryland. There are some Roy Rogers restaurants left, and I have a few years ago I did do a video on the history of Roy Rogers roast beef restaurants. But it seems like the biggest competitor to Rax right now is Arby's, and that's what I was able to find on Rax Roast Beef. And I encourage more suggestions for future videos. I enjoy doing requests and the challenge of researching it and getting information on it. And with that, I'm going to go ahead and conclude this episode of This, That, and the Other. Like, subscribe, share. As always, thanks for watching.